Hello, lovely people. How are you all doing? Join me to a 2 days trip to Waren, also called Müritz, which is a small town in Germany. I'm traveling from Berlin to Waren, and it takes around 2 hours from Berlin to Waren from a train. And the train route is full of scenic beauties. So this is the Waren railway station, and this looks small, not very much crowded. There was a bus stop nearby, bus number 3, which could take me from station to the hotel. Waited at the bus stop for some time, but there was no sign of any bus there. Hotel was not so far, it was around 1.5 kilometers from the bus stop, so I decided to walk. It's very cold in here, around 1 degree Celsius, but because of the sunlight, it feels great. And if you are planning to come and Warren around March or early spring, please come with your winter clothes and shoes. In my 1 kilometer of walk, I can say that this town is peaceful and beautiful. And I saw few of the houses who had already decorated for the Easter in their garden and in front of their houses with the Easter eggs and bunnies. I'm almost near to my hotel, and this is one of the lakes. This is Waren Sea. Since this is a spring season, you will see these small flowers in every color, like in purple, yellow, and white everywhere. This park and the lake beside this is just right in front of the hotel. So this is the hotel. Got the room with a very beautiful lake view, and I cannot stop thinking how beautiful this place could look in the fall. Came out of the room to see the old town, and everything was closed on that day because of the Women's Day, because of which the bike rental shop was closed too, so couldn't rent a bike on that day. And it was already the time of sunset, and I was hoping I could catch a good sunset there. So let's go. There is two lakes connected to the old town. One is Müritz Lake and another one is Sea Lake. This is the Müritz Lake, and if you are a sunset lover, you cannot miss it. You can find this place just in front of this steakhouse. After a beautiful sunset, we came to a restaurant called Langdang, and it was just right in front of the Müritz Lake. It had a very good reviews in the Google, but they do not serve food in winter. Only drinks were available, so we got coffee and a blue wine. The next day, I went for a morning walk around the Waren Sea Lake, which was just right in front of my hotel. I had missed the sunrise, and it was around 8 a.m. Sun was all up, but it was all worth it. The lake was so beautiful. It was beyond my imagination. So this was the lake area, and few ducks and swans were swimming. When I came closer to them, they ran away. They probably would have come to me if I had the food, but nevertheless, this lake was one of the beautiful sight I had ever seen. The lake water was clean and it was crystal clear. You could see the bottom of the lake. If I would have come in summer, I would definitely take a dip on this lake. But it's freezing right now and I cannot go inside. I sat there for some time and I came back to my hotel for the breakfast. After the breakfast, I walked back to the old town and all the shops were open. It was Saturday. I was looking for a bike rental shop which was open, and I came across lot of shops. You might not find the big clothing shops, only the local shops were there, but the outfits were cute in it. You can definitely try that. I came across this beautiful bag shop, and they said that they are selling 10 euros cheaper. So I went inside. They had a huge bag collection, and few of the wallets and the bags were pure leather. So ended up buying one pure leather wallet. This is the bike shop. You will find the shop in Old Town, and I was just in time. If you are coming on Saturday, be aware they close their shops at 12:30 in the afternoon. So come early. The rental price for the bike was around 10 euros per 24 hours per day. So this is the bicycle that I ended up renting it, and on request they'll attach a basket at the back. After getting the bicycle, I headed directly to the Weissnexi Lake, which is a part of the Müritz National Park. It's close to Müritz Lake and it connects to the Old Town. There is a hiking trail of around 8 kilometers around this Weissnexi Lake. On the entrance, you'll find this board with the information of all the flora and fauna which could be found inside this national park. So this is the entrance gate of the hiking trail. At first, I thought it is closed, but you have to open it by yourself, and once you have entered into the park, just close it back. So the sheeps inside it cannot go out. After some time, took a break to enjoy the view of this Weissnexi Lake. I must say all the lakes are so clean and beautiful in here. It will not disappoint you. Lake area has ended and now heading back towards the Old Town. Unfortunately, I couldn't see any sheep. I had read somewhere to try the fish brochen, which is basically a fish sandwich. So I tried this mackerel one, and to my surprise, it was delicious. For me, it was a new concept of fish and bread, but it was good. You can take a boat from here, from the Old Town, and it will take you to show 3 more lakes from that boat. I wasn't much interested into riding a boat, so I skipped that part. Our next destination was Müritz Aquarium. The aquarium was small but very informative. It took me around 10 to 15 minutes to cover everything, but if you're interested in learning more, you can take your time and read everything in detail. Other than fishes, they had information about the birds, their eggs, and different types of fossils. There was a garden behind this aquarium, which was the part of this aquarium, and I found a feeder there. So if you put 20 cents on this feeder, it will give you a handful of feeds, which you can feed to swans and ducks. Just opposite, there was a pond. These swans were very clever. They came to the shore when they saw me taking out the feed, and they were waiting for me to feed them. But you have to be very careful. I tried feeding them from my hand and they literally bit me. So you can just put everything on the ground and they'll pick it up and they can eat by themselves. Do not feed them using your hand. For the dinner, I went to a Chinese restaurant. There was a buffet in it and it looked so delicious from outside, so I decided to go in. So this was the last day in Waren, and we got our bicycles to our hotel with us. And in the morning, I took out the bike to take a ride around the lake, like Waren Sea Lake. After riding for some time, I reached to this beautiful field. I found a sunflower field which was dried out. If you come in summer, you will definitely see a beautiful sunflower field here. And on the right side, if you see, that was the lake I was coming through with my bike. And on the opposite side of the field, there is a beautiful scenery. If you are in Waren, I suggest you to definitely rent a bike and try exploring the town by yourself. It will be all worth it because wherever you go, this town is so beautiful. It will blow your mind. Apart from the lakes, these beautiful houses and the sceneries, these are just amazing. It was time to go back because I had to catch the train in the afternoon and also return the bicycle. Although it was Sunday, the bicycle person said, "You just can come and drop the cycle at the shop." Went back to the old town to return the bike before catching the train. And after returning the bike, we had some food, aglio olio pasta and pizza. One more thing was left, that was St. Mary Church, and if you go on top of it, you can see the whole town of Waren. But unfortunately, the church was closed. I couldn't see anybody going inside it, and there was a lock on the door, so I couldn't get in. So I saw it from outside and then just came back. I found one very interesting machine here. If you put some coins in it, it will press the coin and it will convert you into a souvenir. So you have to put around €1 and 5 cents. It will convert 5 cents into some souvenir and €1 is the charge. So this is the souvenir that came out of that machine. It changed the 5 cents into this. That was it about the Waren. If you have any questions or any suggestion, you can write it down in the comment section below. And if you liked this video, please do not forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Bye.